we're going to turn back to Senor Ray because I think that he's got some good stuff coming through.
Well, I'm not going to qualify it with an adjective, but thank you very much for having faith. Based on past experience, I think that's pretty good. But yeah, they're excited. They were happy to interact with Sunflower, and they were excited about Heidi's message, but they were also happy that it was ending so they could come back. So I'm going to just let them do their thing and then see what happens. And you are just a great fun crowd. It is nice to have your rapt attention to something like this because that focus will serve you well in connecting not only with us, but with other beings who are desiring to connect with you. And we appreciate this opportunity to come back. Well, it is not really to come back, for we indeed are a different group. We do like to share, and since we are sharing everything telepathically with all of our connections, then there is no one who is left out, but it is more of a perk, a distribution of good times on our end to have different beings come through in this way, because there are more of like a stage in ways, and the all of this is viewable on our end, our through our senses, and not just our senses, but there are very, very many beings who are observing this through a variety of ways, because we have and they have many more senses than you do, and they have many different perspectives as well. And those of you who have already given permission to allow some of other beings to tap into your experience have already being participated by having your head kind of full with other beings who are coming in to do that as well. And that is a option, or an option which is open to many of you. For it is amazing that on our end it is kind of taken for granted, but on your end you would be mighty surprised that you can let in a being come in and give them permission to tap into your mind, and in one little snippet of time in your time they can encapsulate your entire lifetime, including your counterparts and your parallel realities in this world. And that is just one of the things which is a kind of like a, we don't wish to say that it is a bit of a remedial thing, but if you could speed read and you could absorb 1,400 books just by looking at them at once, that would be kind of like how that process works. But we are unable to do that. We do not need to do that. We can do everything that we are able to do and need to do. But respecting and admiring some of those abilities that some of those other beings have is part of our understanding. And so we can be the best mentors and teachers for you as well. And we hope that that makes sense and perks up your wonder a little bit. And if any of you wish to interact with us, that would be great, especially if you will sing.
Anybody wants to interact briefly?
Hello, humans. Thanks for coming. We are here to play. We can feel you and we love you, sharing love today. Don't conceal it, help to feel it. Love is on the way. We are coming, focus on that. We're with you to stay. We got you to start. We got you.
Yeah, we got something for you though,
Well,
and this
well.
is just the perfect entry into it.
Ooh, ooh,
Okay, so let me play a little video.
ooh.
Uh, let's get to it.
And we know you were clapping, but we were unable to hear the applause.
Hello, children, greetings to you. What a lovely day. Hello, children, come and join us. Let's go out and play. Smiling faces, hearts so bright, dancing in the sun. Every moment, pure delight. We're shining one by one. Can you feel the wind of stars whisper in your name? Can you hear the crystal chime calling you again? Hello, children, we remember love today. Through our laughter, light is rising, showing us the way. Open hearts in celebration, merging night and day. Hybrid streams of love creation. We remember we are play. Now we sing as one together, earth and stars align. In compassion's boundless river, all our hearts entwine.
Sharing the love, sharing the love, and singing, and singing, and singing. We're just missing the party favors. Woohoo! Some streamers, and maybe some balloon poppings, and things of that nature. But thank you. Thank you for the song. Thank you for the song. And we're glad that we could put that little impetus in your minds that with our singing, that you could come back to us. And it was channel Goosebump City on our end, because our excitement was doubled up and it came through loud and clear. If you could hear Goosebumps, you would have had to turn down your volume.
Thank you, children. Marvelous night.
Anyone else care to interact?
Anybody care to interact? Let's see. Seems like maybe.
We were so pleased.
Oh, Christiana. Yeah, please.
Oh, okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello, keeper of the kitties.
um, thank you
It
for
was your song too. It was your song too. We heard your song. We heard your song, and we told you we were going to make our song, and we made up our own song, and we changed the lyrics. We pulled a fast one in your language on the channeler, because we told him what the lyrics were going to be, but then we changed them. We changed them because we like being original.
I loved your lyrics. I'll need to write them down. I totally loved them.
Well, thank you. And we love you for creating the lyrics and the tune. And the tune. We did borrow your tune, but you can have it back.
It's to share.
It was love intention. Love intention.
Yes. Do you have any other questions for us at this moment? For any of us?
Well, we are looking around, and yes, there are questions. But they are more specifics. They wonder, some want to know how you smell after you get off of horses, and why you have sawhorses that you cannot ride. There are many things that come through at one time, because when you ask a question like that to telepathic beings, you have 100 different answers coming at once. And the teachers and the watchers help us propel the right answer, or the one which is most fitting and matches the situation more closely, we will say. Because all of us can't scream into the microphones at once. Not that they're really microphones, but we'd say that for your convenience and understanding. But that is one of the things. That's why there are only so many who are allowed to be the primary thinkers, we will say, the primary information senders. And sometimes that just changes because we get lost in our thoughts and we start to play, and there are lots of other external things that are going on at the same time. And we can focus on doing things physically while we are doing other things mentally, like this. But this is a more of a loving focus, a wholesome loving focus. And we thank you for sharing and for inviting and for understanding and for having open hearts, because this would not work near as well if there was doubt, or if there was, we don't want to say disbelief, but disbelief, because other people get kind of confused because they don't really understand how this works, or that it works at all, or that it is even possible. So we give kudos to you guys, because you are all further along than your people on your planet who identify as 3D and have those closed minds and that have boxes of beliefs that restrict them from knowing more and more and more about themselves and their reality that's coming. They're in for surprises, not so much the good kind. And once again, we are
Thank you.
thankful
Children.
for the sturdy stool which Uncle Ray has provided for us. Otherwise, we may go crashing to the turf. And apparently, based on his forehead, he has done that enough already.
For sure.
We are poking fun. In good-natured fun.
So we're going to close the question session because apparently nobody wants to make another question or comment. We thank you, dear children.
Thank you, especially for the song. It really impacted us. It really did. And there were many smiles and joyful exchanges on this. And yeah. We look forward to connecting with all of you. Remember, now is the time. It is a easier vibration. We can slip in, and we have permission to come and connect with more individuals. And that will not stop. It will only grow. And thank you all for giving us this opportunity to share that information and to share a bit of us with you and you with us. Because we are one, and we are one mission coming together. And we will leave you to go finish our day, and we will fill you in on that another time.
Thank you.
That was energetic. All of those beings on their end.
So what happened? What was happening over there? Tell us.
It's like, well, the last time that we did this, it's like there's stadium seating set up all around a stage. And they're all focusing their senses. I can't really say their sight, because that's not how they're doing this. And it's like a screen that's not a screen that relays this information to them. It's like an energetic pixelation. And that's how they get the primary senses, but they're all tapping into each other's mental capacities, not only to get more information and more perspectives, but to build their connections in ways with other beings as well, because they're all wrapped up in friendships. They are all cooperating. So even beings who, may not have had much interaction between their races before, all understand what this is for. So they're all sharing. And it's like you go to a Super Bowl and everybody in there and all of a sudden you're getting all these thoughts in your head about everybody's favorite recipes and the best places to go and where do you want to hang out when this is over. And hey, maybe we can do this group think thing. And it's just amazing. And they were hyped. As soon as you started that music, my whole body filled up with goosebumps. They were so excited. And then they made me turn down the volume because it was too loud.
Well, let's see if there's anybody that would like to have any commentary about their experience tonight, perhaps, if anybody wants to tell us a little something about what they have been experiencing from their perspective. We can ask Ray Heitman and Ray Heitman and Christine, come on.
Yeah. Hi. I was feeling great. I was feeling all the energy with all the speakers. It was great. Really, really great. One question, do you guys feel exhausted after when you're done? Or at first when you first started channeling, were you exhausted after and you just had to build up to that energy of it?
Well, I mean, for me personally, it depends on which beings. When like right now, because as you can imagine, doing aerobics, your body loses a certain amount of energy. And I'm being propped up by other beings. As a matter of fact, they told me that earlier today that that's what they were going to do. But also, being tired lowers your resistance and makes for a much stronger connection for channeling.
Oh.
So that was one of the things that they might have engendered to make sure that that connection came through strongly. But like when I channel the beings of light, I get amped up because, as they say, I'm not really channeling them. They are a direct aspect of, or I am a direct aspect of them. So that is not a different energy coming in. It's more of my energy coming in, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
that actually picks me up. And the Pleiadians are so loving. I mean, initially, there's lots of energetic rushes that come through because it's just so much love. And that's one of the things that all of the beings who I've ever been in contact with wish to impress upon humanity is that we're only getting like maybe 10% of the love that we're capable of on the earth because we have so many external factors that come in. And thank you, Ina. But they don't have those constraints. So it's just full blast love and sharing all the time. And they wish to share more love to allow, because anytime they interact with us, our ability to love and to receive love is increased. So the more love that we have with them, the more love we get to experience and express to others. And I mean, how can they communicate that? Oh, we're going to bring you love. And it's like, well, you're going to wrap it up? What is this? Is that a record? Is that is that an MP4 file that I can listen to? How do you explain to somebody that, oh yeah, we're going to double your love? But that's really what physically will happen is once we come into contact with that, our vibration will be raised up and it will be easier for those low vibrational energies to slide away. They still may have to be addressed because, if there's a lesson there, then you're not going to get away without learning it. But, but yeah, especially the Pleiadians. I mean, they've brought me to tears so many times just through channeling because the message was just so beautiful. And I'm getting, and Wendy can back me up on this with her own experience, at least 5 times more love and energy, if not more, than ever comes through in the vocalized channeling or what anybody is feeling, because I can't bring all that I experience into the physical level. My brain's not equipped for that. Like the hybrid children, they had a lesson where they were studying space-time coordinates and sending their consciousness there. And I interpreted that as a grid, and they said it has no physical representation. There's no grid, and they couldn't explain it to me. I mean, they showed it to me, but I can't bring it back. It's just not meant, or I'm not able to. I mean, it's not that I don't understand because I understand, just not, I just can't bring it back at this level. It's like in your dream state, you're speaking three different languages, and then you wake up and you're like, wow, I did that, but I can't remember hardly anything about it. That, that's more what it's like. It's like you know you had the experience, you know that it's valid, but you just can't bring it in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Because, and as they said, all of these questions are helping others. They are all given by our higher selves with a purpose because our higher selves are involved in this open contact and the ascension which must happen before open contact occurs. So there are no mistakes, no coincidences, anything like that, and all of these plans are refined over and over and over again, many times a second, based on whatever happens. And they are so excited about coming through in a flood of channelers. So, I mean, I'm expecting a proliferation of different beings. And they were a bit tongue in cheek about my scrape on my
It's a
forehead.
very big universe, Ray, but we're going to accommodate them.
And once you get exposed to that, I mean, you think sugar's addictive or coffee's addictive or chocolate's addictive. I mean, as a matter of fact, I believe the USOL on Sunday, they said, who wouldn't ever want to be in joy and love all the time? Oh yeah, humans.
It was a joke after all, right?
But you know, all their jokes are pointed too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they got that basis of truth. That's why they resonate and they crack so many smiles.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. Their stuff is all well orchestrated too on many levels. But we're not here to talk about the USOL, although they would like that. And they could come in, but I told them they had to wait. It wasn't their show. Unless you guys were open for a little bit more. I don't care. I'm already here. Were you going to do any closing for this, Luis?
You know, I was going to do something, but you know, we've been kind of doing, you know,
Freeform.
you know, the thing about the closing is that's the finale. Okay, that's why it's called closing. I don't think you're ready for that.
And I want to give heartfelt thanks to all of you. I mean, for making all of this possible.